Leo, your weekly love tarot reading begins with justice. You see your person as a Five of Swords, the relationship as a Two of Wands, an action or final outcome here for you, Page of Pentacles. Your person is coming in with Six of Pentacles. They see you as a King of Swords, the relationship as an Ace of Wands, and action or final outcome for them, Knight of Wands. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Hanged Man. Wow. Hanged Man is an energy that doesn't come up a lot for my collective, or hasn't recently come up a lot for my Bow and Arrow Tarot collective. But Hanged Man energy, very interesting, right? Oftentimes, this is energy associated with commitment, devotion to a particular path, right? This is the person who doesn't really care what anybody thinks about what they're doing or anything like that. They're not going to be dissuaded. And there's a lot of levels to this, This can be done in a stubborn, lazy, sort of uninspired way, or this can come in as a result of inspiration, right? In any case, we will come back to that Hanged Man and see what energy is it that he's bringing to this reading. But Leo, my lovely Leos, let's get right into your outlook. You're coming in with justice energy, and your person is coming in with Six of Pentacles. So justice is karma, balancing, coming in. A feeling of being even keel in a way, right? Six of Pentacles is your person. Your person right now is, their money is nice. They have enough money coming in, and they have enough sort of things. They have enough of things, and enough to go around, right? Six of Pentacles energy, six being a number for harmony in tarot, is a really nice, harmonious sort of attitude towards, the things that we have in our lives, right? Our health, our wealth, the physical things. And so your person is doing pretty well right now. They're also the type of person that is very giving and generous. In this next period, also, somehow this is going to be factoring in to this connection, I think. But let's go further. Now's the time we start to pull some clarifiers. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And you're new to these readings, I will be pulling Zodiac runes, 3 of them later on, to see what Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. And we'll also be pulling oracles and animal spirits. But for right now, let's just get clarity. First of all, on that Six of Pentacles. Show me more. Magician and Moon. Wow. Okay, so Magician and Moon energy coming in for your person. Again, they're the type of individual that, helps everyone, but everyone also comes to them because they know so much. This person in your life, Leo, the person you have this connection with, is somebody who generally, I'm going to say, not only right now, but generally, is just extremely capable. Like, they know a lot. They know how to do things. They have like a lot of experience. They're just very, very talented, right? Very talented, very creative. And right now they're resonating with that kind of energy of like, damn, they can do anything. They also have Moon coming in. So I'm going to say that this Moon energy is in connection with you, Leo. There is an unsurety here with you. Okay, let's get your cards out for justice. Show me that justice for Leo. What is going on for Leo? 7 of Pentacles. And a 4 of Wands. So you're bringing something into balance. Something that was out of balance, you're bringing into balance. And I think it's this connection. Yeah, it's this connection right here. This is beautiful combination of cards for you, Leo. First of all, justice. Yeah, a feeling of harmony and balance and bringing justice. Justice, just as it says, a situation. When a situation is out of balance, that is the nature of something that is an injustice, right? An injustice, where there's no balance. You're bringing justice to a situation. You, Seven of Pentacles, you know, you very much sort of taken stock, reevaluated, and I think you've begun to sort of, I want to say, realize the value in the things in your life, right? That Seven of Pentacles energy is a real kind of reevaluation, right? It's a real kind of like, hang on a second, you know, let me look at the fruit of my labor and let me look at where I'm at now. And you know what? I've grown a lot. There's a lot here to reap, right? There's a lot here to reap. And, you know, you've put work in, I believe, right? I think you've, in the most recent past, have put a lot of work in. In any case, you're taking some of what you're, you know, the blessings of the hard work, you're reaping some of what you've sown, and you're bringing it in to a fresh start. Venus and Aries energy, a new love in new territory, right? Now, your person, they're unsure. They're not really sure what's going on here, moon energy, right? This could be a new person. This could be somebody from your past. We're going to go deeper and see what the cards say. It suggests a new connection, right? Or a connection that is branching into new territory. Because with that 1111, this is the 1111 card. It's a Wands card, though. It's an energy card. And some relationships can go into new territory. Venus and Aries. Aries is a conqueror of new territory. So it's not so much, it doesn't always have to be a brand new love connection. It can be a love connection or a soul tie that has resonated up. So let us see. In any case, your person still, though, is unsure. Moon comes in for them, Leo. They're very unsure here. You know, things, you know, because they can't really get a read right now on what's going on with you. That moon is right underneath of that Four of Wands that you're presenting with, right? So you may be coming in with, strong, sort of formidable, kind of solid love and connection, but they're unsure about it. All right. How do you guys see each other? Here we get a little bit deeper. So this is interesting. Here, when you see them, you see a Five of Swords, and they see you, they see a King of Swords. So Five of Swords is an interesting energy. Five in tarot, oftentimes we're talking about a blockage, aggression, strife, being at odds, a breaking point. Five of Swords is also the card for defeat. It can, there's a lot of sides to it, but in this instance, Leo, oftentimes it's like there may have been a running battle here, okay? And again, this kind of feels, because of this Five of Swords and this Justice card, it does feel like you're going back, or this is a relationship that you have history with, right? Because there was a battle here with this person. There was some kind of discord with this person where you guys weren't meeting in the middle. You were bumping heads and arguing a lot. And it was just like battling each other, almost for the sake of battling each other. And right now it feels like you've given up that battle. It's like, and when I say given up, it's not like, oh, you've given up. It's like, you've realized through this work here, right? This work, this reevaluation of what you want in life and where you are in life, through all of this and this understanding, coming into this love for your person, you see them now and there's a realization, it feels like, coming in, Leo, that you don't want to battle with them anymore, right? You don't want to battle. Like, it's not worth it, right? You're throwing in the towel, you know, you're just not going to engage on that level. It could be that your person was the one bringing the battles and you were sort of biting the bait and getting into it with them. Or it could just be the both of you. It could, you know, It does feel like it was either the both of you and you're giving up the battle, or they were the ones who brought that energy and you're throwing in the towel. Now, your person, King of Swords, they see you as a King of Swords. Interesting, right now, they see you as somebody who is very determined. You know, it's like you're coming in with an air of like a plan. You have a plan, you're determined, you're open and honest about, you know, what you want, what you desire, right? There's an expectation here. So let us get a little bit deeper. I want to clarify. Let us first clarify. I'm going to first clarify the King of Swords. Leo, what does your person see? Why are they seeing this, or what else are they seeing? Give me more clarity. Eight of Wands and an Ace of Swords. So for them, they see you in a different light now. So again, going back to this more and more, feeling like a previous connection or a connection you have history with, Ace of Swords indicates a new outlook, you know, a whole new outlook, a whole new mentality, a whole new understanding, a whole new sense of clarity, right? A whole new vision. So that's all coming in, and that's the feeling. It's like, that's the energy that your person is feeling off of you, as well as this Eight of Wands. Things are moving very quickly, you know? For them, it feels like your energy is coming in very quickly, but it's also coming in a little bit disjointed. You can see from those wands that they're coming in at sort of, you know, different lengths, and, you know, they're kind of all at the same angle, but different lengths, different degrees, right? Different degrees of energy. So 1 minute the energy is a little bit more, and the next minute it's less. So it feels like hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, or push and pull, push and pull. There's something different that they see about you and the way you're coming in. And this is why they're resonating with that moon. They're just unsure. And I think that you may be sure, but because the way you're coming in is totally different than what they're used to from them, it's just causing them a little bit of confusion. Show me this Five of Swords energy for Leo. Give me some clarity here. Nine of Wands and 10 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, so you gave up the battle. You know, you absolutely gave up this battle with them. Five of Swords energy. Why? Nine of Wands, 10 of Cups. You just want to be happy. You just want to be happy. And, you know, I think time apart from this person, you've kind of, the time apart or this distance, clearly it feels like, as I say, a person from your past. So you're not together now. You're coming back together, or events are happening, energies are happening to draw you back together. And during this period away from them, one of your realizations may indeed have been that you're quite lost without them in a way, you know, and the people that perhaps you were surrounded by are also lost. Like, nobody's getting out of this forest, you know, and the people who are around me aren't helping me, right? And damn, you know, I'm all by myself. And really what I want is this 10 of Cups with my person. And why don't I have it? Well, because of all of the arguing and battling back and forth, which really wasn't worth it. Do you see what I'm saying, Leo? So that's kind of like the realization you're having that's coming in for you now, right? Again, that's the justice, that's the rebalancing, that's the karma. It may indeed have been that before you may have believed that you were better off somewhere else, you were better off with other people, you were better off without your person in some kind of way, right? Without them. Or you may have been battling them for the sake of others. You know, there is a feeling here, I'm going to say, that you may have been battling your person or getting into arguments and, just deteriorating the connection with them or the relationship with them because you were listening to other people. other people who were also kind of like not really free or happy, dealing with their own demons, right? And then when ultimately the relationship fell apart, or you found yourself at a distance from them and now just alone with all of those people that you had to a certain degree allowed to influence your actions, you're finding that they have nothing for you. There's no help there with them. There's nothing there with them, Leo. So it's like a real lesson you're learning here about value. And this is the thing with that Seven of Pentacles. You really, this recent period for you, up until you desiring to come into your person and bring justice and karma to the situation and balance, has been a period of deep reflection and learning and realizing what value you have in your life. Like what in your life had value and you should be protecting and coveting and nurturing, and what things don't, right? And it's almost as if you had it backwards, right? And you're realizing that. And so there's this feeling here of you very much sort of wanting another chance, coming back into your person, fixing it, bringing justice to an unjust situation. Your person is unsure. They're unsure, right? But they do see a change here. And a lot of it's going to be down to the way you communicate. Something about the way you communicate or talk or a text or a phone or anything, like your communication is going to feel very different to them than the communication you had with them before. And so although they're really unsure and it's all really unclear because they don't really know this change you've gone through. Remember, you two aren't quite together just yet. This feels like the beginnings of you coming back into them. How do you both see this relationship? Well, for you, you're ready to move. Two of Wands, you're ready to move forward with this connection. Boom. What's next? I'm ready to take on the world. Your person sees also fire here, but much more like, I'm going to say, the rekindling of the spark. And I think that may come. That's going to come as you make your way through here, right? These are weekly readings. I call them weekly love readings because I do them every week. But the energies, if you're resonating with this reading, then you might not resonate with the reading next week, right? Because these readings also here, the timeline for them can be weeks to a month or two ahead and also behind. So it could be 2 months ago that this was in the works or the energy of this was beginning. But right now, this is the snapshot right now, okay? And so as I say, this is the stages you're beginning or starting right now as you move forward. So your person, yeah, there's a spark there. Ace of Wands, the phallic symbol in the tarot. Of course, there's a phallic symbol in the tarot, and the Ace of Wands is it. When this comes out in the love reading, yes, passion, desire, sexual attraction, there is that. Your person continues to have that for you. So let's go a little bit deeper. I want to know more about that Two of Wands, Leo. Show me that Two of Wands. What's up with Leo wanting to move forward? Damn, Page of Wands, nice, fearless. And there's the Five of Swords again. Interesting. Wanting to move forward. Yeah, wanting to move forward. Page of Wands energy, very fearless. And listen, you're not worried about any fights that might come up because you know how to handle them, I think. I think that's what's happening. So indeed, whatever the core issue was before with this person, which I do believe was a communication issue, okay? Swords being the suit of the mental and communication and talking, whatever issue or shadow that you had in this connection with this person before, it was all about the way you guys spoke to each other, what you said to each other. You probably came out of your neck really hard to each other, especially you, Leo. You can really tear somebody down with what you say. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of shadowy, dark communication back and forth, a lot of hurtful communication, a lot of fighting, right? A lot of fighting that wasn't going to get you anywhere because it was just like tit for tat. So this Five of Swords, though, comes right back in to clarify how you see this relationship. I think you kind of, I'm going to say, Leo, that you're kind of like, not agreeable, but you're okay with the fact that you know you might have more battles with this person, but you don't care about that anymore, right? Like, you know, you're in a different space now. And I think that what you're bringing to this relationship with that Page of Wands is that now you're not afraid, you know? And so, like, you're not going to be reacting from a place of fear when these battles come up with your person inevitably. And I think that you feel like you're just going to be able to handle it. Not that this is not going to be there in the connection this time around, but more that you're going to handle it in a very different way. Let's see some clarity on your Ace of Wands for your person. Show me what flipped over. King of Cups flipped over. Yeah, they want love here. Ooh, and Justice again. Yeah, they want love. They want the love. They also, though, they want the justice. You know, you definitely were the one, I'm going to say you were the one who maybe was in the wrong for the most part. I mean, it's a 50, you know, it's a two-way street in relationships, but I do believe you know doggone well that you need to bring some justice and some balance here and pay the piper for some of the things you did. Now that you realize that this person is valuable and somebody you want, you have 10 of Cups, you have 4 of Wands. This is your soulmate. Right? This is the person you want to live your life with. So if you want all of these things, and it definitely shows that you do, you're going to be bringing something to the table. And that's what they see and desire. They also see the same thing. And with that King of Cups, they desire, and in this relationship, they require somebody who's steadfast, who's committed, who knows what they want, who presents with King of Cups energy, somebody who's not flighty or jealous or possessive or coming from disruptive and temporary energy, but somebody who's sure. You know, the exalted King of Cups is someone who's sure and nurturing and protective and committed and loving, right? And that's what they want, you know. Justice. They want this relationship to be balanced. Whereas in the past, clearly there was a lack of balance. Hanged Man energy. Coming back to this, Leo, this Hanged Man is really, at this moment, I feel like the aspect is he's bringing is inspiration. For a long time, you may have chosen to view the world a certain way, right? And that way, you kind of held on to that. You know, in a very sort of, I don't know, just stubbornly held on to it. You know, you see it's like he's dressed like a yogi, like one of those ascetic yogis, or I forget what they're called, ascetic, you know, just stubbornly holding on. And it's like, you know, I think inspiration has come in for you that it's time for a different vision. It's time to come off that tree and have a different viewpoint or a different outlook. And you've been inspired, right? Inspiration moves you. Inspiration will move somebody who hasn't been moved before. And I think that's come in for you. How do you both possibly come out, or what are the next steps or actions? Well, next steps for you is, making those plans, taking those steps to make this relationship real, materialize, you know? Those steps in the here and now that we take, things like, you know, are we going to be living together? Are we going to be living in the same city? Are we together? What's, you know, like physically, you know, actively making the moves or beginning to make the moves to have this relationship and it manifest, right? Knight of Wands is there for your person. Your person is on fire right now. They are very ambitious and moving forward. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if that Knight of Wands, I don't pull clarifiers on the final cards. We're just going to leave it at that because these energies could speak to a whole new reading or the beginning of a whole new sort of message, right, in another area or regardless. But Knight of Wands energy for your person, very, very fiery. They are moving forward with some ambitious goals right now. And it almost feels as though that is happening regardless of whether or not you're around. So let's pull your zodiac signs out. We're going to see what signs you might be dealing with in this connection, Leo. All right, here we go. First one is Libra. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. Got right there. We got 2 more to come. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, more air energy. That's interesting. And some of you are dealing with an Aries, your sister sign. Wow, Leo. So some of you may be dealing with those signs, or your person may have those signs in their chart. Some of you may have those signs in your own chart, or you may not. It's not necessary to resonate with this reading, but it can give you some insight. Let's go ahead and pull your oracles out to see what oracles are working with this connection or against it, helping it along or holding it back. Show me some oracles for Leo and their person. Spirit of communication, spider spirit, and spirit of the dummy. Wow. Well, there you have it. Spirit of communication, love letters, emails, texts, phone calls. Yeah, you're talking to them again. If you weren't talking to them, you're talking to them again. Or perhaps you never stopped talking to them, but right now it's all like very lovey-dovey. You know, it's the beginning of starting it over. Fate, destiny, free will. Again, yeah. There's a feeling here. I think for you, you feel like this is your soulmate and there's a sense of fate and destiny here. But there's also an understanding, very much, Leo, that it's down to you to make things right. You know, to make things right with this person. Because if they're in the past, they're in the past for a reason. Spirit of the dummy. Weak, follower, clueless. Yeah, that energy perhaps was there before for some reason. Again, what I was talking about over here, you know, allowing other influences or other people or, you know, I don't know, the appearance to other people sort of affect how you act and behave and the decisions you make, and realizing later on, like, just how, you know, how ill-advised that was, you know. Those people are never there in the end. And oftentimes when you find yourself amongst them, away from that rock or that lover or that person that was actually very good for you, you find out that you're all in the same boat. You're all lost because they gave up on their rock in person too, to be in that space. So now you're just in a space of people that have nothing to offer. You know, it's like misery loves company. You know, I'm miserable. You're happy with somebody? No, I'm going to make sure that you lose that person so that you can come down here and be miserable with us. You're still all miserable. Buffalo and the gazelle. Wow. Okay, so the animal spirits here. Buffalo came up a little bit earlier for the other reading as well. I think it was for Pisces. Buffalo. Earth energy, gazelle is fire energy. The buffalo knows how to connect the spirit to the ground, understanding the connection between the soul, the spirit, the inner voice, and the actions we take in our life to manifest that goal or purpose or message, right? Understanding how, you know, the actions we take affect our spirit. And the amount that we listen to our spirit affects the actions we take. So that wisdom is embodied in the animal spirit of the buffalo, the gazelle, fire animal spirit. Poor gazelle. It's like the potato chips of the savannah. That's what I call them. Everything hunts the gazelle. It's a beautiful creature, very graceful, especially when it's running away from prey. And that is the essence of the gazelle, is to be aware, to be vigilant. To sort of watch out, you know, be on guard, you know, be on guard for predators, be on guard for people who seek to destroy your happiness, bring you down, etc. Right? Live your life with grace while at the same time being vigilant and aware and not allowing anybody to take your grace. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it at that. This is your weekly love tarot reading. Thank you so much. If it resonated, please go ahead and hit the like button. Consider subscribing to my channel. All of those things really help me out, and I do appreciate it when you do it. But for right now, Leo cross watchers, all of you who joined this video today, thank you so much. I wish you all love, life, and happiness, and I hope to see you right back here on my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot, next week for your weekly love tarot reading. Bye-bye, Leo.